When they give me my money, I go stop.
You go stop. Huh? You want to go to jail again? What's this?
I don't mind for my money because my money be for my family. I can't be managing a woman. It won't work. What you say? Some licking go happen.
Licking go happen.
Yeah, something go happen. This, what be that guy in himself? You see his face now, make like bull fruit. The finance minister. Before he go camp out, his face make like Kelly Willy. Now he make like bull fruit. Hi, my name is Bulldog from Bull House Entertainment. I just got stripped by Sika Osei.
Can you put your clothes on the table? Cause it's time to bed on. Tell a lie, no, you won't be able. Cause tonight you tell it all. Cause I'm gonna strip you down. Strip you down. Cause I'm gonna strip you down. Strip you down. Cause I'm gonna strip you down.
Let's put our hands on the strip Bibles. Feels nice.
It does.
It does.
It does.
Nothing to worry about. Yes, so put your hands on there. And please repeat after me. I, Bulldog, aka
Bulldog.
Mr. Lawrence.
A.K.A. Mr. Lawrence.
Yes.
Bulldog,
Hansen.
You know.
Promise to tell the truth.
Promise to tell the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
The naked truth.
The naked truth.
Have me strip you naked of all your secrets.
Have you strip me naked of all my secrets.
So help me, God.
So help me, Jah.
Jah Rastafari. But like I said, you're giving me puppy vibes today. Or is today Lawrence?
No, but that's what you said you wanted, right?
Yes.
So that's what I'm giving you. I'm giving you what you want.
And I'm very grateful.
Yeah, yes.
And I'm feeling the salt and pepper. Is it for the girl them?
I don't know.
You don't know, are you sure?
It's from the man them.
It's for the man them,
Yeah.
It's so nice. I don't think I've ever actually sat down. I don't think I've ever met you in person.
No, I've seen you. You know, you're very famous. You're good at what you do. I see you on the screen. You smile. You speak well. Yeah, you know.
Me a picture.
No, but it's good. We all can be, you know, what they want us to be. You know, whoever says something else about you, they are something too.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they are complaining about you being what. But I like you. I've admired you from afar, and I'm actually humble to be in your presence. Yes.
Stop it.
No, truth.
You're going to make all the questions I want to ask you, all the hard-hitting questions leave
no, we
my,
go handle
my
them
head.
like that. No.
Yeah.
No. I know sure say you go leave your head. You're smart.
No.
Yeah, I know.
I got you today. I finally got you on the hot seat, so we're going to hit it back.
No problem. I did for you.
You're a graphic designer.
Yes.
That's insane.
I know, right?
What was life like as a graphic designer? Because I hear you were like one of the best in Ghana, doing all the big billboards, the big events, even VGMAs. It was you. You are the person.
Oh, I think I was lucky or fortunate. You know, let me put it that way. You know, because I was at the right place at the right time. And what I have or what I possess, I mean, it's not something that I deserve.
Yeah.
You know, it be God given. You know, so you share it. You know, be about nothing. You know, so for me, you know, I'm still amazed by what I do and people marvel over. You know, because I will say be anything like that, but people see this. Oh, Charlie, that be the guy. You know, but hey, we just do what.
The gift that God has given you.
That's
yes.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. You know, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
The humility is overing me right now. I don't know how to take it. Is that how you started working with Charterhouse? Because I know you used to do work for Charterhouse.
Yes. So for me, my intention wasn't to go and work with Charterhouse. I went there with my wife. At the time, my girlfriend. You know, I was looking for a job for her.
Oh.
Yeah. So I wasn't in the picture, you know, because I used to work with the Ghanaian Chronicle. You know, I was a cartoonist at the time and did graphics. Yes, I've done some cartoons. If you had told me this was what you were going to talk about.
You would have brought all the cartoons
yeah,
and
I'll
things.
show you some of my stuff, yeah.
Please, send them to us.
Yeah, you know, so we went there together to go and look. I mean, I just to escort her to go and get a job. You know, so we met Philip Ayesu at the time. He was in charge of multiple concepts in Charterhouse, you know. Then we sat in a meeting, we had a conversation, and he said we should bring our CVs or whatever, you know. So I think the following week we went back, presented the stuff, and he says, "Oh, we're both good." And I said, "Yeah, if he wants me to, I can come on there." You know, but for some strange reason, we got back, and my wife like, "Oh, you just go and do the job," and da 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 da. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah,
you think she felt they were leaning more towards you than her?
I don't know. I'm sure I'll ask her. I don't know what made her decide that, hey, boy, actually go and do the job, you know.
Yeah.
But that's how it happened. But I didn't really go looking for you know,
a job there.
I went with my wife to she does graphics as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So for a couple of years, it seemed like the relationship was nice. It was rosy. You went Charterhouse 5 and 6. You know,
It's
you
so
say
nice.
Charterhouse, you see Bulldog.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden,
It switched. Yeah.
it switched.
Oh.
And it's like every opportunity Bulldog
Yeah,
gets
they-
to
I won't-
bash.
I won't break
I'm
them
like,
a neck, eh?
Bulldog, it's okay. It's okay. What happened?
Oh, I won't say anything happened.
Don't give me diplomatic answers.
No, I won't.
You've
I'll
sworn
tell
on
you.
the
No,
Bible.
yes, I'll tell you what it is.
Straight facts.
I'll tell you what it is. I mean, for me, it wasn't, nothing really happened. You know, I started, when I was there, I was managing 5-5 at the time, you know, and 5-5 is not necessarily a controversial brand.
Okay.
You know, but then when I started, when Shatter came into the picture, you know, it became a little bit controversial.
That'll spoil everything.
That guy there, the guy crazy too much. Yeah. You know, so it became, you had to choose. You know, and for me, most of the things that they did or I felt they do, depending on what the topic is, I want to have an open mind about it. And when I think about it openly, I feel that no, they were not doing the right things. And for me, whether I have a relationship with you or not, if you gave me $1 million today and tomorrow I have to tell it in your face that, hey, I don't know if you're in here, I'll tell you. It's not about whether I have a relationship. And I think people should appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because if you're cool with somebody, and I expect the same from you. So I know everything or my path is right. I mess up sometimes. I want you to be able to tell me I messed up, you know, so that I learn and move on. That's what it is. So,
but do you think Ghanaians just love, they don't really appreciate, like you said, the tough love? They don't appreciate you just saying it like it is. They want you to sugarcoat it,
yes,
put some honey, put some, and that's how they can receive it.
Exactly, and I don't know why that is, you know. I mean, maybe there are better ways of going about it. Unfortunately, you know, I don't know that other way, you know, and I don't think I've insulted. My words or the way I put it or the constructing my sentences might be offensive, but
but it's coming from a good heart.
Yeah, from a good place. Ona, yeah, truth. Truth, you know.
It's a Bull House Entertainment.
Yes.
It's come a long way.
Yep.
I mean, at some point, at one point in the Ghanaian music history, you had some of the biggest Ghanaian acts.
Yeah.
Like you said, 5-5, VVIP, Shatter.
Yes.
You know, it goes on and on. Now you have Vanilla. Or am I saying it right?
Yeah, Vanilla.
Vanilla.
It's spelled Vanilla, but it's pronounced Vanilla.
Okay, is it French?
No, it's Ghana.
It's
Yeah,
Ghana.
he's called Evans.
Oh.
And so the short form of Evans is Vanny. And La means sing, so Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Yeah, you know.
But yes, at one point, you just had some of the biggest people
Yeah.
on your bill. What would you say was the most encouraging as well as the most hectic part of managing Ghanaian artists?
So have you ever imagined how a tree grows, you know, and how they now, I mean, blossom and give shade to all of us? Imagine if you could see the process.
Yeah.
You know, it would be beautiful. So for me, it's been how do I put it? Like an obsession. Yes, to see stuff grow.
Yes.
And it's been like that. I won't say there's a formula or I just want to see things grow.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that means you tend to want to work with people who are literally starting from ground
Yes,
up?
my biggest ever artist that I worked with, you know, and I was blessed with, was VIP, actually, not VVIP, because
Yes.
VIP. These are guys that had gone to the world and back, and they came for me. So at a point, I was like, wow, then I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
You know, at a point, I got a call from Kojuentry to do, I'm like, whoa, yeah. And funny enough, you see, when that call came, I was seated, and when the person said Kojuentry, I stood up. You know, yeah, I'm like, yo, Kojuentry, you know. So for me, I've had that. It's for me to see stuff grow.
Yeah.
You understand? Most of the people that I worked with, I had to go from one point to
To
another.
the other.
Yeah. You know,
Did
so.
they appreciate it?
Oh, they do. They
You
do.
sure? Because you know you're talking about,
Yeah.
it's not about the talent.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who have talent, like you said.
Yes.
But it's about what?
The mindset,
The
yeah.
mindset
Yeah,
and the
yes.
mental maturity.
Yes.
Do you feel like a lot of Ghanaian artists don't have that mental maturity?
Yes, they don't. You see, and it's upbringing. You know, the thing starts from home. You know, so if you see anybody behaving in a certain way, you know, I think the biggest of blames should go to their parents. Oh, truth. I mean, hey, you didn't do your job well, killers. You know, because you were raised right.
The parents aren't looking at you very nice right now.
I don't care. You see, like, I'm over 40 now. Yeah, I'm about 40.
Really?
Yes. And my dad.
You look so young.
Thank you.
I'm winking so they know.
the guy is 75. You know, and he's. What did you just say last week on, you know, he's on my case.
Is he?
Exactly. You see, I'm at a point I'm like, I can say, yo, but I can't even, I dare not.
So he would lay you down.
Exactly. So imagine how I was brought up. From my dad and my mom, I lost my mom 3 years ago. She's been a pillar. You understand? Yeah. So these are the guys who are like, my mom used to say that there are two things if you master, that you don't have to say sorry. If you learn how to say please and thank you, you will never say sorry. Please and thank you. Why would you say sorry? Because it means you'll never offend anybody. You understand? So these are the foundations that I grew up on. Yeah. So yes, we might have our qualms, have our issues, but there are things you don't. There are some silly things you don't say.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. I mean, Charlie, I don't want to get
into it.
Yeah. You know, because look, the very breath that we're taking right now, yeah, is borrowed. We don't own it. So if you own something and hey Jimmy, yeah man, hey Jimmy, because you don't even own your very existence. It's borrowed. Tomorrow the owner will, you know, and you're gone. So whatever you have here is to help you do your journey. So if somebody doesn't have that now, you don't go and laugh at them and you think you are smart and they are lazy.
Yeah.
No, you're fortunate. It's your time. You're blessed. You know, so bless others. Najai Jimmy, you know. You know what I'm saying?
I know you have a daughter?
3.
3 daughters.
Yes, I do. And a son, yeah.
You think the 3 daughters is God sort of punishing you because of all the hearts you broke in your young age? Because we've heard about you.
Oh, you did?
We did.
Oh, no.
All the hearts you broke back in the day.
It be rumors. Nobody go fit come stand in anywhere.
Yeah.
Yo.
But are you a strict dad?
Oh, no. I'm not. I believe kids are actually more intelligent than adults. You know, because the things adults worry about, kids don't.
Sure.
You understand? So they have their whole brain to think. You know, they can explore. You know, my daughter Adom, the 3rd one, she actually gave me the name Bulldog. You understand? Exactly. You know, and my son, Inshira, he's the brightest. You know, I mean they are all cool, yo. They are so intelligent. You know, and every kid you see, it's not about my kids alone, every kid.
Yeah.
You know, there's a reason why a baby comes out, 0 age until like 2 years. They don't say nothing.
Why?
Because they're observing.
Okay.
You know,
Filling their memory bank.
yes.
Yes.
That's how it's supposed to be. Your face is designed. Look at, we have 2 ears, right? We're supposed to be listening more, seeing more, smelling less, shutting up. Because we could have gotten here with one mouth here, one mouth there. Have you ever asked yourself why everybody has 2 eyes? And nobody, you're not complaining about it.
The way the economy is going, I don't have time to ask why you have
see?
2 eyes.
So there's a reason.
Yes.
You understand? So we're supposed to take in more information before we speak. You know what I'm saying? So, look, nobody, no, we should just try and take time. Soak whatever it is that our problem is, we're just waiting for someone to finish speaking, then we speak.
Yes, we don't listen. We just want to have our voice
Yes,
heard.
we only hear.
Yes.
And there's a difference between listening and hearing.
But speaking of not listening, people not taking advice, people just wanting to have their voice heard. I mean, right now, you are known as one of the biggest pundits in the industry.
I'm trying.
Say it like it is, drop it like it's hot, move away, keep moving, especially on the United Showbiz show. So you give a lot of criticisms. You look in the industry and you say, this is what people are doing is not good, this is what... Do you think necessarily, number one, people are listening to you? Because it's a big show, you know? And number two, do you think the way that you are delivering the message is actually ideal for the kind of audience that we have, the kind of people that we have in Ghana?
I can't say it's not ideal and it's ideal. I'm just being me. You know, we can't all be on the same frequency. It no go work. You understand? I mean, life will not even accept that. I mean, life doesn't want that. That's why life has me here. You know, there's a reason why you are. I mean, people say you are petri. I love petri. You understand? People say, "Who can't brofododo?"
Yeah.
You know. So what? I mean, we should allow others to be able to
Who they are.
Yes.
Okay.
Be themselves.
But don't you think it's a little divisive, though, for an industry that you love, an industry that you've helped grow from the ground up? You planted the seed, to use your analogy, and now you're watching it grow. Don't you think sometimes, like, the language can be divisive? It can bring a lot of friction, can bring some aggression that's not necessary? This is me putting you on the spot.
Yeah, I think everybody, they all say what they want to say. It's just that sometimes they are politically correct. I might not be. But you need me in the space to be able to say it as it is. And anybody that knows me, unless the people that don't know me, I've been like this from when I was not in front of a camera.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I should be something else. You know, people, they're like, behind the camera, and when they come in front of the camera, they're like, yo, you know.
They have the swag on.
Nah.
Yeah.
The way be like that. Yes. Because I don't see cameras. I see a conversation. We're having a conversation. And we need to tackle the thing from where we for tackle them from.
Yes.
So, I know I can't be prim and proper.
Are there any things you said, and this is a therapy session, so let it out. Are there any things you said in the past that you've regretted? That you'd be like, I said this about this person. Charlie, I know force. Felinuna?
What did I say about her?
You people put her on the hot seat.
No, deal with me. You know, because we were a lot on the panel.
Okay.
So I want you to be direct to the way. What exactly did I say to her?
No, it's more like, you know.
There was a gang up.
It was a gang up.
See, that's how you guys saw it.
Yeah.
That wasn't the situation. We were talking about what is happening. And as such yesterday, I was speaking with a few people at a radio, some girls at a radio station. This is sounding the same way you are sounding now. And I'm like, there's a matter at hand.
Yeah.
And we are saying it as it is. That me, I'm on record, Google. I can't be managing a woman. It won't work. What you say? Some licking go happen.
Some licking go happen.
Yeah, something go happen. Yeah, because and I'll grow out of it. You know, but now you know what I'm saying. My how you they speak the English terrestrial or whatever. If you people they're very high or something.
Yes,
Your
testosterone level.
Good, that's what I'm trying to get. I know they find the word. You know, I don't know what it is.
Yes.
Or the schwaballs.
The schwaballs. Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Always, you know, they boil up. And you know, and you know, it's not like we're going to force ourselves on you. But the time will avail itself.
Okay.
And it is something, I was the very few industry people that started saying that Kiki was having an affair with Becca.
Are you the one that broke the news?
Yes, and everybody was like, oh no, what you talk with it. But last show. Yeah, the way they insult me that time, nobody come apologize to me.
We're sorry.
You have to be. So when we are speaking what it be, make we talk about. And it's not like it's bad. I mean, what's wrong if two adults, you know,
consenting adults,
you know,
yes,
decide to engage in that business? The only problem is I am married. So if I'm having that affair with my artist, you know, then I have the only person I need to answer to is my wife.
That's right.
And nobody else.
Yeah.
You know, so if I have an apology or I think what I'm doing is not right, it's here I go to. Nobody else. You know, and it's not like I raped anybody, you know, so we're just being realistic on the show.
Gotcha.
And what happened? She said, whoa, you know, and I'm like, yeah, if you go to anybody and they're asking that, oh, sleep with me before I do your work. She says she gets angry. I said, don't get angry. You sent a proposal that will help me do this. They also gave you a proposal back. Don't get angry. Just walk away.
Counter offer.
Exactly. Just walk away.
Okay.
Then it went on to where A plus asked if she had a boyfriend, and she said yeah, and A plus said, and I stand by A plus that if you get boy, girl, you get boy, you they do something, and your boy know the help. Then the boy be Jimmy. Now, A plus be boy. He was insulting another boy. So this no be feminist matter.
Got you.
Good. Then she came in defending the boy.
Because she has to defend her
No
man.
problem. No, you see.
If you and I were dating, wouldn't you want me to defend you?
No problem. So I'm saying.
Give them blows.
No problem. And that's exactly what she did. She actually went overboard, insulted A plus. Fine. No problem. Why are the women making it as if she had a gun to her head, she couldn't speak? She spoke. She actually spoke over all of us. So they see her, they're like, you gang what up?
There is nobody that can speak over you and A plus together. Bulldog, stop.
It seemed like that night.
Yeah.
You know, because the levels at which she went, if we're going to go that same level, like today we're not good day here.
Sure.
So, I mean, for me, I don't know, nothing happened that was wrong.
Yes.
You know, we were just adults having a conversation and it didn't go well.
And one.
Yeah.
We agreed to disagree.
You see?
What about our threats to the president?
Oh, you see?
Situation. Because I know you did come back to render an apology. Seemed like BNI shake you small.
Oh, no. I mean, you see, so this matter, I can't really delve into it because it's still in court.
Got you.
But let's look at what happened.
Okay.
Go and look at the video. At which point was that a threat? You know, until somebody on the show, a Fiat Schwarzenegger on the show, used the word threat. Are you threatening the president? And I stated clearly, go back and watch the videos. I wasn't. Don't put words in my mouth. I said all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now, towards the end of the show, I was asked to retract what I said on the show. And I did it because of the show, because then the show will have a problem.
Okay.
So, you know, at which point did that become a threat? Because somebody said you were threatening the president. Bloggers, whatever, took it. Oh, whatever. I mean, but hey,
but really, your intention wasn't a threat.
No, I mean, why would I? I mean, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Look, Men's Gold owes me money. I wasn't speaking from an empty place. You know, I'm a customer.
Yes.
I'm an aggrieved customer. And I blame the present administration. Until our money is paid, I'll lay the blame on their doorstep. Because they were the ones who came into fuck up everything. Yeah, man.
But Men's Gold, if I'm correct, is also like a sister company or a subsidiary of Xylophone.
Exactly. Which I used to work.
Exactly. So do you think it was coming, maybe people's opinion was that, well, but you, Bulldog, used to work with Xylophone. So you know the people who are running all of these things. So you know the inside dealings. So how come you now are now coming out to now speak against the government when also the company, which is Men's Gold, which is also a part of the Xylophone family, was actually responsible?
Was responsible for what?
For the
loss of money?
For the dealings, the shady
What
dealings behind the scenes.
There again, you're passing judgment. There was no shady dealings. Listen, it doesn't make sense to me as I sit here. And until somebody explains, maybe my brain be very low.
No.
No, I know. Because how can anybody be paying taxes on shady business? Can you walk to Attorney General right now and register a shady business?
Not really, no.
Thank you. Ajin bia enihu. Ajin bia enihu. Who goes to register a shady business and pay taxes on it? Who does that?
So they should have had better regulatory.
They've been running, yes, they've been running Men's Gold for how long?
Yeah.
Over 5 years.
Yeah.
Look, you see, we don't want to get into the matter because we don't have evidence to support, but once we get the evidence, we'll tell you why they shut them down.
Yeah.
You understand? Until we have that, you know, we won't say what it is, but clearly, when the central bank was advocating that people should not go and invest with Men's Gold, yeah, nobody, none of us as Men's Golders or customers of the company thought that they were going to come and shut it down, because the information they were propagating at the time was that these people don't have licenses and they might run with your money. So if you lost your money, it's your
problem.
You see. So then you wake up one morning and come and shut it down together with I'll say the central bank is the SEC, security, whatever.
Yes.
And all these institutions were there when they acquired the license.
Yes.
And in which administration? I mean, look at what we are even facing now. People can't speak. It's a fuck up industry. I mean, did I say industry? Economy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Sometimes you ask if our leaders are thinking at all.
I beg you, let me not get you in more trouble.
Yeah, you know.
Let me not get you into more trouble.
Shalom Muhaji, no. Truth. Maybe some people are cool. We are not. And if we are not, we'll express it. If we are cool, we'll come and do we are cool. But we are not.
You just drink some small wine. Cool your.
Thank you.
Bulldog will kill me.
When they forgive me my money. When they give me my money, I go stop.
You go stop. You want to go to jail again? What's this?
I don't mind for my money, because my money be for my family. You know, be say they go you know, I'm not asking for any. Look there. Listen. Do you know how many people Richie and his team are employing?
A lot.
Yes. And this is, look, we for support.
Yeah.
We are not even supporting. And then they ruin. You understand? Do you know what? Charlie, don't go there.
It's a lot.
I'm telling you. Look, these people are saying the economy is bad, right? This is that. But they are still going to the workplace and collecting our monies. They're driving the flashy cars. They have cooks, whatever. They are living large. They don't buy for nothing. So we want our money, we go, we won't. Then they say we be greedy. What be that guy name himself? You see his face now, make like bullfruit. The finance minister. Before he go camp out, his face make like Kelly Willy. Now he make like Togbe bullfruit.
Bulldog, he's not well.
I didn't know. Sorry. Well. I feel say he over chop one money where the thing they come from in jaw. If he's not well, then we wish him well. But if you say if you do people like that, God self will make you well. Yes. God self will make you well. I'm sorry if you are not well, but
how was jail? Because I know you've been a strong advocate for jail reform since you've been out.
Yes.
How was that? How was that experience?
I'm actually so you know I've been there way before. If you say the time then they know I know we Bulldog, you know, so people didn't know. So for me, it's a familiar place. You know, be any place where
it's a 1-2,
yeah,
1-2.
but it's a place you also don't get used to.
Yeah.
I mean, if today they go and take me, say I go shake more. But if I enter there, my Beffy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
boys know you're there.
Exactly. You know, you get some treatment, you know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, you go come talk by the cell leader inside. Some cool breeze, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But I think the only thing, I mean, for me,
Oh my goodness.
I think my visits there, you know, and I believe so now strongly that I'm here for that reason.
Yeah.
I believe that we need some reforms when it comes to cells. You know, there's a big difference between cell and prison.
Yeah.
Okay, so a cell is like a room and a holding place.
Okay.
A prison is like a whole institution, you know, where it contains cells. So it's like a compound house, you know, where you have plenty rooms with a compound. So that's like a prison. So as I speak to you around this time, people in jail, proper jail, in Sawam and where Shatta went towards that place, Ankafo and all those places, they are out.
Oh, so they're just
In
like
the yard,
in the
yes,
yard, just
they're
you
lounging,
know, yeah.
playing football, you know, having, you know, stretching their legs, catching the sun.
Yeah.
When you are in cells, you don't get that.
I see.
Yeah, and for me, it's unfair. It's unfair because everybody in a cell is not guilty yet. They are in transition. They are in court. Until the court pronounces you guilty, you're not. And they are suffering more than the ones that have been convicted as guilty.
Yes.
You know, they are playing football and playing cards and, you know,
And
chilling.
stuff. And those are the ones that have been convicted.
Yes. So they have a compound, they get out in the morning, they're cool. But when you are in a cell, and I feel you are there forever. I've met people that are in cells for 3 years,
That's crazy.
2.5 years. They don't see the sun.
That's
They don't get out to. The only
That's
time they get out to,
insane.
the only time they get out to stretch is when they have a court date.
Yeah.
So they're always praying for a court date.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It stinks. It's unhealthy. You eat and sit at the same place. You know, they rather take you to the stake and shoot your head. It's very uncomfortable, and it's not healthy.
Yeah.
So I'm pushing for reforms.
Okay.
Fortunately for me and my team, we've caught the ear of the IGP.
Okay.
Dr. George Dampari. God bless you wherever you are now.
Yeah.
And he's agreed for us to we showed him a design. And the design is like a mini prison where
You can still.
you get out in the morning, catch the sun.
Yeah.
You know, feel cool, small, play some ludo.
Yeah.
You know, the most important thing is that vitamin D from the sun.
Yeah.
You need it.
For the melanin. Because right now your skin is just shining.
You know,
it's looking.
I was my very first. I mean, as Bulldog, you know, but that people know. I was behind bars for a month, and they said I had killed a friend, you know. Me, I know they write like that. By the time I got out, you are 10 half cast.
Really?
Oh, Charlie, my color was, you know, bling,
yo,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, because
Yeah.
you're always there, no sunlight, you know, and it's unhealthy as well. You know, so we met, we've had a series of meetings, and the IGP has agreed for us to do a prototype of
that.
of that. And
Yeah.
I'm going to go to everybody, come to you,
Yeah.
reach everybody else to help.
And see if we can push it.
Push it
Yeah.
and put it up, you know, because you never know when you're going there. Trust me.
Oh no, I'm not going.
No, I'm praying. So I never thought I would go there. No, anything can take you there.
I can't survive.
No, you will.
I can't
Oh, until that you've survived a lot. You know, I don't know if you have kids yet.
Not yet. We're working towards
So
it.
you're going to survive that. That is more dangerous.
Then prison.
Charlie, that's death and back.
True.
Prison be lounge. It be lounge where you don't get booze and things.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah. It's the mindset.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing is your time is limited for you to think a lot.
Yeah.
You know, but Ghana safe when a prison it be hell.
Charlie.
I know. I grew up with guys
Yeah.
that killed, went back to jail. Yeah, came out and they're like, yo, what happened for outside? Kill again, go back, and they want to be there.
They just want to be in jail.
Yeah, because Charlie now they are accustomed, you know, they know their place. Out here, they know the seat up. Yeah. So it be your mindset where, you know, it's where you find yourself is where home is.
Yeah.
You make it your home.
Can we go back to the Phoenix situation?
Yeah, why not?
I know you've spoken about it a lot, but I just want to like just tap your brain and your heart about that situation.
So what exactly do you want to know about?
I mean, I know there was a lot of you coming out and saying, I didn't do it. I didn't do it, you know? And that hardcore bulldog was out there trying to make a stance. Like, listen, it wasn't me. But how did it affect you emotionally?
Oh, emotionally.
Because 1 month in jail.
For me, the time there, and I think at the time, I had my first daughter, Sika. She was around 4. Yeah, that's my. Oh, yes. That's her name, Sika.
Oh.
Yeah, Sika. Yeah, in Shira. You know, my wife is Fiwa. Then there is Adom and Asida.
Oh, I love that.
You know, yeah, that's the family. You know, on my.
Now I feel so close to you.
Ah, yes, exactly. You know, so for me, it was more of her and the wife and my little boy at the time.
Yeah.
In Shira, you know, but he was a baby, so he didn't know. You know, there are a few times she came by the police station, and my wife came and said, "Oh, do you want?" I said, "No, I don't want her to see me like that." Yeah. You know, although she was, I think, around 4, she knew what was going on because I made headlines every other day. I was in the news. Oh, killer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When, emotionally, I was at a sound place. You know, because I knew I'd done nothing wrong.
Yes, but then this is Ghana. As much as I love the country, I also understand that the justice system doesn't always work the way we need it to work. So was there any time at the back of your mind of thinking, Chale, if this thing doesn't go right, I may actually be in here for a very long time?
There was a time. So I was arrested on a Thursday, and I was with Shatta at the time. We're doing an interview at Joy FM, I think one of their channels, you know, their group of companies. So we're outside and we're doing an interview. Then a gentleman walks to me and says, "Oh, Charlie, I want to see you." And I get that a lot when I'm with Shatta because everybody wants to say something or want to take a picture. So I thought, oh, it's one of those people, you know, because they were not in the security, whatever outfit. I'm like, no more naturally, I come. Then another one comes. Oh, I say, boss, I they work. And when I'm working, I'm different.
Yeah.
Then the third one comes and says, he's in the suit, and we're from the CID headquarters. We did it. I'm like, oh, wow. If my guys come to you before, I say, oh, okay, 1 minute, I come. I finish no. Then I get down there, like, oh, they find me for that. I say, for what? So in connection with FedEx case. Now I said, okay, so what is, am I under arrest? Yeah. They said, oh, no. You're going to help to assist investigations. I'm like, cool. They didn't even have a car. I drove them with my car. Yeah, they sat in my Corolla at the time, Corolla S, you know, we moved. Now, I didn't call a lawyer because...
You didn't think you needed one?
Yes. I asked them, they said, oh, no, you're cool. Yeah. Now, I also went on because at the time, I think 2 weeks before, Obo had gone to answer a few questions. And FedEx is an industry person.
So you thought it was routine?
Yeah, it made sense to me. So I get there around 11. You know, I went to the 4th floor. That's homicide. When you go to the police headquarters, that's where they deal with that. I sat down. Nobody was saying anything. And then I think around 4, 5, you know, I was called into a meeting of some top heads. They started talking some rubbish the whole time. They do this, so I'm talking. You know, they brought up a few incidents that had played out earlier. And then
like the threat?
What threat? I didn't. There's no tape to that. Okay. So you see, again,
misinformation, okay.
But I understand you and any other body who says I threatened because that's what they've heard. But for the police, they are too intelligent for that. And that's why sometimes I say, and I had said it, I'm on record saying it, that at the time my daughter was 9 months old, my last one, she's much more brighter than their whole force. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I have force people, they are my friends. Yeah. You know, so sometimes you want to review what you say, you know, but the bulk of them, because if your job is to investigate, you should be good at it. You should not, it's not like you just walked into a room and they say investigate. I mean, if I came to Richie and I'm handing over an artist to Richie, I know he'll do a good job. You understand what I'm saying? So the police should have done their work well. They did.
And the due diligence.
Yes. I mean, they didn't do anything. They just concluded because I had issues with Fennec. And those issues were public issues. There are times when myself and Fennec, we will agree to go and fight on air just to push our brands. So I call him Charlie Onya me ko kambibi usu ubana. They don't even know that. Yes, because we do that in this industry. The police don't know that. They don't. People do that all the time. You know, just to spy. You know, there are a few things, there are a few tricks that we've used to penetrate the industry that we can't say all of it, you know, so that people will now look at you like some way. You know, so I'm like, Fennec, yo, that's my dude. The guy eats at my home. Comes home, my wife does food.
Yeah.
You know, I actually introduced him into this space, proper, I mean, artist management, because when he wanted to do Kwakesi, it was me he came to ask.
To talk to you. So do you think Shatter's words added fuel to the fire?
At which point?
When he said, oh, Bulldog said he go kill me like he killed the other guy.
Yes.
And then because they called you for another questioning.
They did.
You know, and I'm sure people were looking at you sideways again, like, hey, this guy,
yes.
Are we really, you know, seeing him?
I know. I mean, you see, that whole episode, not with the Shatter one, you know, but Shatter's words, yes, escalated it. And up until today, some people are scared of me. You know, they think I'm
not gonna lie. When they said you're interviewing Bulldog, I'm like, am I safe?
You see, and I mean, it took some businesses out my way, but those businesses are not meant to be mine in the first place. You understand? That's how I look at it. You know, I believe that the world will offer you what they think or you're ready for.
Yes.
The world will not bring you anything you're not ready for.
Yes.
So anything that you don't have is not yours.
Okay, so here and now, Shatter was lying.
Yeah, I mean...
You never said that.
I mean, didn't say what?
That you go kill him like you killed the other guy.
Oh, no. I mean, there's no way. I mean, no matter where we get, no matter how, I mean, I won't kill it. I mean, I love him. I mean, this is somebody I helped bring up. You understand? I'm a part of the brand.
Yes.
You know, if we're going to share all the Shatters, I'll have one Shatter Bulldog or something.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't kill that brand.
Yes.
I can't kill that human being. Besides work, that's my nigga. That's my guy.
I mean, you say that though.
Yes.
Like every time someone asks you, no, we don't work together anymore, because I know you're not working with him
we
right
don't.
now.
We don't work
But that's my boy.
Yeah, that's it.
But then there's a love-hate relationship.
No, there isn't.
There's some toxicness in the relationship.
Maybe,
I say, boyfriend, girlfriend, you like each other, but you're not good for each other.
You see that in love be like that. Yes, and it's all love.
Because there was also a rumor that he threatened to expose your wife's naked pictures.
He didn't threaten. He actually did that when we had the issues. He did that. He didn't threaten to do that. He did that. You know, and when I had, you know, so this is what I'll say about the situation. So, somebody raised my attention or called my attention. Yeah,
I am shocked.
Yeah, somebody called my attention to it.
Yeah.
Part of his team members called my attention to it. You know, and I'm like, sure, I know sure say the boy go if you do that. I said, no, I would lie to you. Then check this out. When he went on radio to say all the stuff, we were called to the police station because then he won't raise matter again. When we got there, yeah, the dude actually had the picture on his phone and showed the police people. Yeah. And I tell the police, we will turn the police station to cemetery or it will be church. Yeah, because it's stupid. What he did that time, he should have been arrested for.
And he wasn't.
Yeah. So, and I told them, yo, if you don't delete that thing, yeah. So he was instructed to delete it. So for me, it's not even about what the guy, whoever told me, but I witnessed it at the police station.
Jeez.
Yeah. You know, so.
And you still have nothing but love for him.
But what else can we do? No, I mean, the person that hurts the most was my wife, and she's cool. She's like, oh, yeah, like. Money call, you know, that kind of thing. Yes, it'll hurt me too. I won't do that too. I'll never do. I don't even think of doing that to my enemy, my biggest enemy. You know, so it's on him. all I can show is love. What can I do?
My goodness.
Break a neck, shoot a leg. I mean, hey, what can we do? You know, what can we do? You know,
honestly, I have to shake your hand.
It'd be love. It'd be love. I mean, that's the biggest
crazy.
thing we can ever display. You know, that's the biggest thing we can ever display. You know.
You're certainly my bull puppy.
Ah.
Certainly. How's marriage treating you?
Oh, you know, it's cool.
Yeah.
My wife is.
I say your wife or your guy.
You know, no, serious. My manager be that. You tell me mine right now. Block you. You know. Yeah.
That's
you know.
insane.
Yeah. I think she keeps me on my toes.
Yeah.
You know, she's real.
Yeah.
I don't like fake people, so she's real. You know.
Yeah.
She tells it as it is. She doesn't
sugarcoat
No,
anything.
no, you don't get time to pamper. No. You grow to for pamper the babies.
Yes.
So get bonu pa gba no bedroom, sanake bo bedroom. Sharp. Let's move on. Yeah.
Whatever he said.
Yeah. You don't hear that. Oh.
Yeah. And how'd you keep it spicy?
Exactly. So yeah, penny na we Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we Jimmy.
Yeah.
Because pampering are meant for kids.
For kids.
No be you way.
Yeah.
You know they wear pampers.
Yeah. Got you.
Which kind of pamper again?
Yes, adult pampers. No.
That side, that one be different.
It'd be different. Okay. So that means with romance, you guys go straight to the point.
Oh, yes.
No libi, no.
Oh, when you say romance, what do you mean? I don't understand.
Oh, you know, when you are getting yourselves in the mood.
Oh,
for those steamy days and nights.
Oh, obviously. I mean, we do it as we know how to do it. I mean, yeah, we try.
Yeah.
We try.
Because you know you have this deep voice. Give me like your best, you know, sexy.
Actually,
getting her in the mood.
In times like that, I don't speak. My eyes talk.
Oh.
Yeah. So you know, yeah, I just strip out with my eyes.
So give me the look.
You know, that kind of look. Some the roll somewhere. You know. Besides that, they see they wear rings, so the team know they.
I know they come.
The team know they. Know they come. You know they come. Yeah.
But it was good talking to you.
Charlie, anytime.
I feel like we could talk forever and ever
That's
and ever.
what we should do. There has to be a part 2. Because we don't finish. Now we they come get into with the clothes.
Yes.
Oh, kill us. You know if you do so.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bulldog for president.
Hey.
Thank you for coming on. It was fantastic. You want to finish that?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool,
definitely.
To part 2.
Yep.
It's time to stay on. Tell a lie, no, you won't be able. 'Cause tonight you tell it all. 'Cause I'm gonna strip you down.